Alright, so in today's video, we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to be reviewing Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So let's not waste any more time. Roll the intro.
I just want to say thanks for clicking on the video. Hope you enjoy.
Alright, let's get into the review. So I want to give a heads up. This is probably going to be a mix of spoiler and spoiler free. So if you haven't seen it yet and you really want to, then click off now just to be safe. Get that warning ahead of time. But if you don't care about any spoilers and you still haven't seen it, stick around, watch the video. You may like it. Okay, so some of the positives, in my opinion, are the kills. I really love the kills. A negative, didn't follow a storyline. Like, there was, like, the backstories they gave the main girls were just kind of boring and plain out dumb. Didn't fit anywhere, but that's a typical slasher film. But it kind of feels weird since it's getting a sequel. I did love this movie. I won't lie. I loved it. I'm guilty as charged. I love this movie. I'm all for, like, cheesy, low-budget slasher films. I've watched way worse films than this. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5, okay? Now, that's probably one of the biggest hot takes you guys have probably heard about this movie. I just typically really enjoy it for no rhyme or reason. I just enjoy it because I love the kills. Winnie the Pooh's looks in some of the scenes, it looks badass. Like, there's no other way to put it. Now, Piglet, that's also another cool one. It just depends on the scenes. Now, the sequel is supposed to have like 5 times the amount of budget this one did, and it's supposed to kill like 100 people. I'm hyped up for this sequel. Like, I'm gonna see the sequel in theaters along like how I did the first one. So without further ado, like, I'm like in a different filming spot so I can stand up and walk around, and you guys get a better look at my collection. But this movie, it exceeded my expectations. I went in with low. Like, this is like 0. I went in with about right here. And I came out with about right here. So, you know, I went in with like a 1.5 star rating, and I came out with a 4. So, maybe on a rewatch, my rating will go down. But this is the first time watch. The kills, fantastic. I wish we got to see Christopher Robin more in the film because he was barely in it. And that's one thing that did annoy me a bit. And now, when you're getting all these cool kills, I don't complain because it's a low-budget slasher film. No, I didn't expect a great story. I didn't expect anything else. I'm sorry for my light flashing right now. It's been doing a lot. If it keeps going, I'll pause the video until it stops. I need to get my light bulb changed. So, yeah, let's not worry about that. That's like one of my issues. Now, this one works fine, which is annoying because it's glaring onto my phone. And, you know, I think it's going to mess up the video a bit. But, you know, it is what it is. If you guys do not like the video, you guys can always click off. Feel free to. You don't have to sit around even if you're my friends. Because I know I can kind of get annoying and rant about stuff that's not about the video like I am right now. So, yeah. With it being like a $100,000 budget movie and coming out with about over $2 million now, that's like, that's amazing. Even as someone who hates the movie, you gotta admit, that is an amazing, like, 100,000 freaking 2 million. You gotta think that is some big measures. Like, yeah, other films have pulled out way more sometimes with a lower budget, but that is still a big amount of money, and I can wonder why they're doing a sequel. But they're also gonna be doing a Bambi horror film, which I'm gonna go see that one. I'm all for it. And they're gonna try and put that in the same universe as Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, so if they run out of ideas in the future, they can make them battle. Like, I'm all for that. And then they're going to be making a Peter Pan horror movie. Why am I all for this? I just like these low-budget type horror movies that have to do about other characters. Like the mean one, I've yet to see it, but I know I'm going to like it probably because, I don't know, that's the kind of stuff I enjoy for no reason. Like, I have no reason on why I love these so much. I love low-budget movies. I just watched one that not many people could say they like. House of Clowns, which is rated at like a 0.7 on Letterboxd. I give it a 2 star. And I took into consideration that it is bad, so I rated it lower. But if I was going based on how much I enjoyed it, probably 3.5. I enjoy low-budget movies. There's nothing else I can say about it. But with it being a low-budget movie, I really didn't expect a storyline, like I said. But I'm hoping in the sequel it picks up more on the Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh story that they were going to set up in the beginning, but they didn't. Barely seen Christopher Robin throughout the whole film. And that's one thing that did annoy me. But on the other hand, you really got to think it's a low-budget movie. Go in, turn your brain off. It's a good popcorn flick. You snack on the popcorn, watch a movie. That's a good one. It's pretty short. It's pretty enjoyable. So all around, I would recommend it if you are a horror genre fan. I don't think it's terrible personally, but it really is terrible. But that's the kind of stuff I enjoy to watch. Now, another thing I really do gotta say is it's nothing special, but you might love it like I did. I'm not giving it a 5-star because it's not perfect, and it's not 4.5-star worthy on Letterboxd. Out of 10, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10 right now. On rewatch, my opinions will go down, but this is after a first-time watch. So maybe I'll make an updated review on this movie when I rewatch it, which should be soon. If it comes to Blu-ray, I'm gonna buy it and watch it, something like that. But wow, I enjoyed it. Not something everyone else in this world can say they did. I just thought it was fairly entertaining enough to where I didn't hate it. Now I'm hoping the sequel they do continue more in the Christopher Robin Winnie the Pooh, like how Christopher Robin left Winnie the Pooh and the gang to go off to college, and he was the one bringing them food, so they started starving to death, and they had to kill Eeyore, and they ate Eeyore. And then pretty much sets up these girls going on vacation, which I don't care about any of those characters. I loved watching them get killed. I won't even lie. Some of the kills were amazing. Like, for a low-budget movie, like, take Terrifier 2, for example. Low-budget, amazing kills. This movie is not as amazing kills as that, or as Terrifier. Those both have better kills. But there's one kill in this movie made me go, like, what the fuck? And I'm being honest. And I was, like, pretend this is my TV. My eyes were like glued to the TV. That's how much I enjoyed it. It was the one with the for people who haven't seen it, if you don't want this kill spoiled because it's that good, click off or skip ahead about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. But for the people who have seen it, my favorite kill was when Pooh's in the car and he's revving up the engine and he drives over the girl's head. The eyeball pops out of the socket. All that right there, my cup of tea. Cheesy kill, but it looks so fantastic. And I also love the kill, another skip forward if you guys are here. I also love the kill when Piglet was walking in the pool and grabbed the hammer and had the hammer, swung it and freaking hit that girl across the face and just killed her. Some of the kills in this movie were just top notch. Now the acting on the other end could have been a lot better, but you gotta think it's a low budget movie. Not taking the acting into consideration since they're all going to die anyways, why consider the acting? Christopher Robin, on the other end, I thought he was a pretty good actor for the short time he was in the movie. Wasn't in the whole runtime, of course. He was in bits and pieces. But I'm hoping he's a bigger part of the story in the sequel since he got away free at the end. And now, all this I'm saying right now, this ain't my final opinions because I need to give it a rewatch. That's how I get my final opinions. But as a first-time watch, I ate this film up. I loved it. Probably gonna be a comfort movie for me. That's my first thoughts. Comfort film. Like, you can't go wrong as someone, if you love low budget horror films, slasher films to be exact. I've seen so many slasher films, I can't even pick a favorite. But if you had to force me to pick a favorite right now, it'd be Nightmare on Elm Street. I like it more than Scream, more than Halloween, more than Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street if I had to choose, but an underrated one that I do recommend to all you guys who love horror and slasher is See No Evil, which the killer's name is Jacob Goodnight and he's played by Kane. You might have heard that name before. WWE, Kane, he's in a horror movie and he has some cool kills in that movie. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Do I recommend it? Depends. Do you like low-budget horror films? If so, then yes. If you don't, then no. If you like slasher films, yes. If you don't, then no. So pretty much if you like those two things right there, low-budget slasher, go check this film out. It was for you. Especially for the kills. And it's no story, really. Like, the story's kind of pointless. Wish they went with more of a backstory of Winnie the Pooh type horror stories. But I definitely did enjoy this film. And do I recommend it? Like I said, low-budget slasher film fans, go check this film out. You might like it, you might not. I did, but that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I had fun filming it, and I'm going to start filming my videos more in this location so you guys get a better look at the collection. There's a lot you're missing that's over on that side of my room over there. I got like 3 more shelves you guys can't see. Actually 4, but one of them is not full on anything. And actually sitting on top of all my Funko Pops. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't enjoy it, I mean, you still drop a like for support, but if you don't even drop a dislike, then that's fine. Comment down below your favorite movie you've seen that wide released in 2023 or 2022. But if you've seen 2023, go to the 2023 one. If you haven't, then go the most recent 2022 film you've seen. But with that being said, or your favorite from last year, I should say. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a sub. I'm going for 200 by the end of April because I just hit 100. And thank you guys, but that's going to do it for this video. Catch you guys in the next vid.